And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, Jordan Wicks. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Brian Hayes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a good eye there.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Ball up.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Three-two now. Out there to center. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton at the plate. Jake Fraley. First offering, and it just misses. And that clips the inside corner.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. That's to third. Shaw zips it across, and that is that. Bucks go down quietly, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound in this one, Domingo Germán. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Dansby Swanson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. That misses. Ball 1. Ground ball scooped up. Key Brian Hayes whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
And that one fouled off. And now 2-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Holderman on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nico Horner. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. O'Neal Cruz. Wicks back to work.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Under it. Brings it in. 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. Davis, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2021. And that one just missed off the outside edge. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
No score here in the second. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
This is off the inside. 1-0. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. right down to shoot. Now 2-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This to center field. Bellinger calls it in to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bellinger up to hit.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
So up next, Michael Busch.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball there. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Pete Crow Armstrong stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Pitch misses outside. Going to count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Here at Wrigley Field, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Endy Rodriguez. The wind to the pitch. Out to short, Swanson. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Domingo Germán.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The other way, and foul ball. Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And here is Colin Holderman.
That's it.
First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. On its way to the corner. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here in Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Miguel Amaya. A wind in the pitch. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. So digging in, Matt Shaw. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 out.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
So now here's the pitcher, Jordan Wicks.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Strike 1.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Amaya, the base runner at first with 1 out. Puts a bunt down. They retire the pitcher on a textbook sacrifice bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense.
Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul. 2-2 down.
Count full.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Ian Happ to bat next. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the third out. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Wicks back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The line to kick the pitch. That one just misses. Now 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
The pitch. That one ripped. Happ calls it in for the out. One down. So up next, Jake Fraley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Strike one.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Fourth inning underway, no score. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. The 0-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. That misses. Ball 2. Base is empty, one away here in the third and final game of the series. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And that's outside. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
And he deals. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Brian Reynolds here. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. The pitch. That clips the corner.
One, two.
This one in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Runner on the go. Popped up. Bush puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next to the party.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one finds the zone. Going 1-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Fraley off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Step off throw to first. Fraley gets back easily. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Henry Davis next to bat for the Bucks. Kicks and deals. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis. Right through there for a strike. And now the lefty. And fouled off. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And now it's 1-2. And another ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And now it's 3-2. swing and a miss, and that is that. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Ian Happ. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Righty delivers. That's outside. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is down low. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside. Cody Bellinger up next. Payoff pitch. Got him. And 1 out now.
The center fielder, number 24.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at the friendly confines. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Rowdy Tellez. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
0-2 now. And ball 1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. In the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And here it comes. That's down and in.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Next pitch is outside. And he walked him. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Jordan Wicks done for the day, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Killian.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Next to hit, Domingo Germán. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a sac bunt here. Corner. Got him on the off-balance throw. Out as the pitcher does the job. Sac bunt executed perfectly.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And now the center fielder, Colin Holderman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Out in front and foul to the left side. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off. He was late. That one drifts inside. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Keegan Thompson getting loose out there. Rodriguez on at second with 2 down. The 1-2. Left field. Pat moving under it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Pirates leave one. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
The first baseman,
Busch goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one misses,
ball.
And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike. Man at second. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Busch rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs. Runner at first. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Herman throws over. Crow Armstrong back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That misses the zone.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air out to center. Holderman has a beat on it. Holderman pulls it down.
77.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one not close. 1-0. Herman picks over Crow Armstrong. Back in standing. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center field. Fraley makes the catch.
Now back, the pitcher.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Kevin Alcantara. The runner on first with two gone for him. Line drive. Reynolds makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Keegan Thompson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. The pitch. Swings through that.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Right-handed reliever, and that's in the dirt. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
And the batter now, Jake Fraley. There's the strike. That's in there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
One down. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely. Now one missed.
1-0.
The pitch. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, one out. O'Neal Cruz digs in now. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The Cubs leading by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one missing inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. There's a strike. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
1-0.
In the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the sixth. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. The wind of the pitch.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ian Happ up to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And the pitch. Misses outside. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. Hoerner having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Fraley should have it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Busch.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. 1 for 2. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-0.
That hit, that's the ball.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Inning over. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. The line to kick the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Neris also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
High in the air, out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Tellez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. And that's a base hit. And the inning's still alive at the pitcher's spot next.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher's spot, Andrew McCutchen. He represents the go-ahead run. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. One hit, one left. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. James Karinchak.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And he deals. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Miguel Amaya will hit next. Into center. Holderman moving under this one. Corrals it. And there are two down.
Now batting, number 77.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Matt Shaw. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. But they're on top, 1-0. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Julian Merriweather on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the seventh spot in the lineup on the double switch. Anthony Siegler will move into the ninth spot in the lineup.
Now batting number 11. Anthony.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Number 19.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball one. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. And delivers outside. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Adbert Alzolay, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And that's through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Out to short. Swanson. In there safely.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Ball one there. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Started to swing, held up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing in the bat in this ball game. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Liover Peguero. First and second, no outs. Jake Fraley now at the plate. And ball one to the right fielder. Left-hand hitter waits.
1-1.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And that's down and away. Left-hand batter waits. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with it.
Yency Almonte on the pitch here.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Go-ahead run at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Look out. That ball is smoke. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
O'Neal Cruz hitting on deck circle. Kicks and fires. Line drive. Ball behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. one finds the zone. Strike one. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Staying in the game on defense, number 19. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting.
Number 19.
Also into the ball game, Liover Peguero. He's the new third baseman.
Number 31. Liover.
New pitcher now, David Bednar.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on to pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
This is Anthony Siegler. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And here it comes. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Right side. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting. Dansby Swanson.
So the lineup flips over. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Righty delivers. That one's upstairs. Ball one. And 1-1. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs. Fouled off to the right. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. Still tied 1-1. We go to the ninth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Almonte back to work. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Swing and he popped it up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Jack Sawinski. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. Almonte checks the runner. Sawinski back on a dive. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. On to pinch run, Stone Garrett. That one missed.
1-0.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. The flip over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Aroldis Chapman out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Connor Joe, he'll hit in the 8th spot.
Now playing first base and batting 8th, number 2, Connor Joe.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Winning run at second, no outs. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. That one at triple digits. Winning run at second with one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jose Cisnero.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Number 13.
And now the first baseman, Connor Joe, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. The pitch. Breaks his bat and pops it up. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the center fielder. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in extra innings. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand grab. Got him. Nice play.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Now at the plate, Liover Peguero entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Now, a little problem with this location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Fraley at the plate now. That's ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
He's in there. Hey.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That misses. And it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now all even up. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Peguero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Austin Slater stands in.
Austin Slater.
The pitch. Slap the other way, foul. The pitch.
That's the ball.
That one in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the lefty swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
And up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Anthony Siegler on deck for the Cubs. Three-two. Out to center. In position. Hauls it in for the out.
Now the catcher, Anthony.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Anthony Siegler. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Sizes this one up. And that is that. Inning set to get underway. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The pitch. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Sliced hard but foul. And a count 1 and 2. And he deals. That one off the mark. 2 and 2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed.
1 and 0.
And a good eye there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
1 down, base is empty. That clips the zone, and it's 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Swanson on the run. Throw to first. And 2 away to open the 11th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Happ moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Dauri Moreta.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And ball 1. And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. This one in the air right field. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And here it comes. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Stays alive. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Nico Horner, the next to hit. Two outs. Flips the corner. And the count is 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Welcome back. Pinch hitter getting set to lead off here in extras. C.J. Cron. He represents the go-ahead run. Cisnero back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the second baseman, Andy Rodriguez. And there's the strike. One down, base is empty. Swings and lines one towards the gap. No one can get there. It falls in. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And here's the first baseman, Connor Joe. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And fouled off. That one almost got him. And there's ball 4. And now the center fielder.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. On the ground right side. Into the outfield, base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the third baseman, Leover Peguero. Puts a bunt down. In time to Bush. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Hector Neris.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the... Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Johan Oviedo. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 24, Johan Oviedo.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. A strikeout and a walk.
Cody Bellinger.
The wind and the pitch. Joe drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
One pitch, one out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Cubbies down by a pair here deep into extra innings. Swing and a base hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Ball one there. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're deep into extras. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. His 17th of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Roansy Contreras on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Austin Slater, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The line to kick the pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Skeens, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering down in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cubs had 2 on this homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Adbert Alzolay.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him looking. 1 away. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fought off foul.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Base is empty, 1 away here in extra innings. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. The 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Now a fly ball to right center. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Roansy Contreras. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
2-1.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 3. Andy Rodriguez waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And a pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Rodriguez.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Lifted in the air, right field. Slater sprinting. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. One runs in. Cut off. Now a throw home. In there. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Little hesitation there led to the bad jump on a ball that really looked catchable. That allows a huge run to score late in this ball game.
So 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Rodriguez at second with 2 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground. Shaw. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 5-3. Last half of the 13th set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Anthony Siegler. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Slider misses outside. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In the air, right side. Fraley makes the grab. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So they're down to their final out. And now Ian Happ. Right through there for a strike. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Joe has a beat on it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates claim victory in 13 innings.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.